In round 7, we start Thursday night at PointsBet Stadium down there in the Shire.
Good.
Sharks up against Manly.
No Dale Finucane. Maybe Wade Graham comes back.
No Hamilton Ueli.
Yeah, that wasn't good. He's been going excellent for them.
I think Manly can upset them. Got a good record, Manly v Sharks. I think this is for the Steve Rogers Cup.
Yeah, it is. I think Fitzy does well. He does his research, so they'll have a plan, obviously, around Daly Cherry Evans' kicking game. So I think if they can do better than the last couple of teams, then they'll beat them down there. So I'm going to go Cronulla.
Okay, I've got Manly. Friday night, live and free, up at Suncorp. We've got the Broncos v the Bulldogs.
Now,
Payne Haas back.
Payne's back. Tessie New, is he out?
Gone. He might have an operation on his hamstring. I think he's tore it off the bone.
He was going so good.
Yeah.
I think we'll finally see...
Cobbo at fullback.
Is he?
Well, I think so.
All right.
They haven't named their teams, obviously, but I think Cobbo may go back there. I think the Broncos will win up there.
Flegler's back as well. Although, you know what the good thing was? The game never lost its speed. Like, Brisbane never went away. Penrith kept scoring because they were just too good. But Brisbane never stopped trying. So, you know, I think Brisbane might be too good for the Dogs.
And then Saturday, 5:30 game at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Cowboys up against the Titans. This will be entertaining.
Yes, absolutely. The Titans are just so patchy at the moment. And they're giving up 20 points at times. So, you know, I think, well, Manly are. Manly are up 20-odd, by about 20 points at one stage. So they can't keep doing that. I'm going to go the Cowboys up there. They're young back rowers. It was a great win. Down Canberra, down by 12.
They got their discipline right.
Fantastic.
I'll go the Cowboys too. And then 7:30 game at CommBank Stadium. The Tigers going back. Can they go back to back? But also back to CommBank Stadium. Although short turnaround, Monday to Saturday, which is probably a good thing for them. So they keep that winning feeling, not losing that loving feeling. Keep that winning feeling. I think the Tigers can upset the Rabbitohs.
I don't. They're 3 from their last 4, the Rabbits. They've hit a level, I think, where I think that'll beat 60% of the teams. The Tigers will get better, though. They still gave away like 2 or 3 penalties early in the game. Parramatta coming out of trouble, like sort of 3rd and 4th tackle, like just coach killers. And I'm just thinking, as soon as they did that, I'm thinking their day's over. But they finished strong.
Sunday game, 2 p.m. in Newcastle, McDonald Jones Stadium, Knights v Eels.
How'd they pull up? Any injuries?
No injuries, I think.
Good to see Edric Lee back.
Edric was sensational.
Yeah.
Played really well.
You got to sort of commit St George.
So, I don't think there's anyone back.
I missed the game. I was on with the Roosters on the 20th anniversary, but I sat down and watched the highlights. And Kalen
was great.
Well, Kalen looked like he killed him. I'm thinking, if he plays good, I obviously saw a bit of Edric Lee. I'm going, well, I wonder how they got beat. I'm just thinking, well, St George must have played good. So
St George had a heap of possession, 55 maybe percent of
possession. Was it 9-2, like penalties?
9-2 penalties and 6 again, which hurt the Knights. But I think they can cause an upset.
Junior Paulo will be back. I'm going to go...
Junior Paulo back, but then injuries. Opacek, they're light on the outside backs.
Oh, they're light.
Britton, near
Mate, he was outstanding. Murata
in the centres.
He was great.
He made a really bad defensive read.
Well, he scored the try, but he had about 3 runs where he just ran like a front rower. Yeah. And he was really good, I thought. Actually, when they went through that period, I think it was last year, but he came in and jammed someone and got about 4 weeks. He was fantastic. But
he's a good player.
Who you are? You'll be going Knights.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. All right. I'll go the Knights too, actually.
Okay, Sunday live and free at Bluebet Stadium. Panthers haven't played a day game for a while up against the Raiders. Penrith. And then the big day, Monday, Anzac Day, live and free on 9. 4 o'clock kickoff, but we're on air at 3 o'clock. Dragons v Roosters.
It's been hard. The Roosters weren't good on the weekend.
They weren't?
No, they weren't that good. They're just better than the Warriors. It got a bit hard at the end, and the Warriors just find a way sometimes, I think, more to get beat than win. And Sammy Walker did a couple of great things. He's a good player.
He's a good player.
Oh, he's a good player. I'll go the Dragons. That'll be awesome. Be a good game. Sorry, Roosters.
Yeah, I'll go the Roosters too. And then finish it off 7 p.m. at Amy Park. Storm v Warriors. This is always
Toughie.
a cracking game. Even over the years, the Warriors always lift when they play the Storm.
It's amazing. Remember they beat them in the semi. They come 8th and they beat them and they came first.
Sean Johnson put a clinic on.
It's like ever since then there was some belief.
Do you reckon it's because when the Warriors go to Melbourne, a lot of the crowd is Polynesian down there?
Yeah.
They have a big Polynesian community go to the footy in the Storm. And the weather in Melbourne's very similar to Auckland.
Absolutely.
Hello to all my friends in Auckland. It's great weather.
And I reckon, like I said, there was that time where they beat them, and I think they always just refer back to it and go, you know what?
And what about the one when Michael Witt scored in the corner?
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
The last 2
Was that
minutes?
one of these games or a semi? Because they beat them in a couple of semis.
No, I think that was one of these games. Manu went down the sideline, threw it inside. Michael Witt scores, and then he's cheering. So put the ball down,
yeah.
Oh, I'll go the Storm.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, let's go through them.
Cronulla,
I got Manly,
Brisbane,
Broncos,
Cowboys, South,
Tigers, Knights, Panthers.
Roosters,
No, Panthers.
Panthers,
Roosters.
Roosters,
Storm.
Storm.
Good luck with your tips.
Enjoy your footy.